Okay everyone, so welcome to lecture once again, and guys, in this one I'm going to talk about I'm going to talk about a little bit difference between a delete and truncate basically. So first of all, to perform a delete operation, delete is DML, data manipulation language operations that we are going to perform. You have to enable this safe update, so it should be 0 if it is going to be 1, which is by default in a MySQL workbench. It is not going to allow you to delete some of the record. Okay, now let's do one thing, guys. So let's try to do some sort of a select operation. Select a star from product I'm going to write, and yeah, so I have a record. I'm able to fetch those record. Now let's suppose I would like to perform a delete operation based on a certain condition. Yeah, certain condition means row by row. If I would like to delete something, so maybe what I can do is, so I can try to delete all the record where sales volume is lesser than 1500. Yeah, I would like to delete all the record where sales volume is lesser than 600. How I can do that? So here I can write, so delete from delete from table. So basically my table is product, so delete from tables, and then I can write a condition over here that where sales volume is lesser than basically 1500. Yeah, so I can just try to execute this part, and it is going to like delete 83 row is been affected, that I can see. And here, so if you are going to check now, select start from product table, so you will be able to find out that all the data where sales volume was lesser than 1500, all of those data is been deleted. So delete, always try to delete a record row by row, row by row, row by row, row by row. As simple as that. Okay, as simple as that. Now, even when I'm trying to delete something, so I can try to call a commit to do some operation permanently. I can even try to do a rollback operation, so which I'm going to discuss in the future. Now here, if I'm going to write something like a truncate, truncate, and then table, and then I'm going to write like a product table. Now let's see what is going to happen. So here, truncate table product, and it is showing me that 0 row affected. Yeah, it is showing me that 0 row affected. It simply means that it is deleting the table, but it is not a DML operation. So not a row by row, record by record operation, data manipulation language operation. It's something different. It's a data definition, means it's trying to work on the whole table all together, right? And then it is trying to perform some sort of operation for me. Now, if I'll try to do a select operation, let's see whether I will be able to find data or not. There is no data. So what truncate has done? Truncate has basically truncated the entire data set, whatever is available, and it's basically, and it's just showing that there is a 0 row affected, right? 0 row affected means there is no row affected, means it is trying to work on the complete data definition itself, means it is wiping out the whole data all together. Yeah, whole data all together. Now we'll try to understand that whether I can recover this data which I have deleted, which I have truncated based on the truncate command or delete command or not in future. Yeah, in future. But yes, a difference between delete and truncate is delete is a DML manipulation, row by row you can do it. Truncate, DDL, data definition. So on a whole data, it is going to do it. Delete is going to be slower. Truncate is going to be faster. Now, so the same equivalent command for a delete, if I have to delete all the record is, so delete, and then I can write like a table, and then I can write a table name, PRODUCT. So this is a equivalent command, basically PRODUCTS. Yeah, so DLET table and then product. So this is the equivalent command of this truncate, but again both are different operation. One is a DML, one is a DDL. DML means row by row, row by row, row by row. It is going to perform the operation. Now if it is performing a row by row operation, obviously it's going to be more time taking as compared to the operation that I'm trying to perform on an overall basis. So as of now, guys, this is something that we should know. Obviously in future I'm going to discuss more and more about it. Yes, more differences between a delete and truncate. Till then, thank you so much everyone. Take care, and see you again in my next lecture video.